Okay, my battery's running low, so I'm just going to do this quick. Basically, this is the future tank of I'm getting a California King snake within the next couple days here, and I just want to make sure I have everything right. The problem I'm having at the moment is temps. What I'm getting right now is, let's just take a quick look here. I do have a 90.8 for this middle section right here. I'm just testing to see where, like how hot this, if this is too hot of a heat lamp or not. This is 150 watt infrared. It was, I picked that up. I've got also a 100 watt infrared and a 75 watt halogen. The halogen is definitely too hot. It's hotter than this one. The 100 watt gets me about 74 on the surface there. I'm going to be putting in some climbing stuff for them, and I'm thinking that around, say, halfway up or something, I'll be getting around, I'm hoping to hit that 85 to 90 for a basking spot, but I want that to be over here because this side has my heat mat under it. Now my heat mat is a royal piece of junk, or I don't know if I've set it up wrong or what the story is with that, but I'm just going to quickly show you guys what I mean here. I've asked a couple people on Facebook, and there's a couple people on YouTube that are kind of, I want to ask about this. Let's just see here. Now the heat mat is roughly, gonna say, covering that area, and yeah, it definitely doesn't produce enough heat. This substrate isn't even warm to the touch. It feels no different. The stuff under here, generally speaking, like I've been looking at this for a while now. This is something that's kind of bugged me. Like this substrate, which has been under the heat lamp, is a lot warmer. I don't know if this is if the mats come in wattages or what this deal is. I'm not too sure. I'm going to try and get an accurate reading of what this is at. I'll post that in the comment for this once I have it uploaded with what I'm saying I'm hitting for with that heat mat. Yeah, my problem is getting my temps right because I don't want to get them in here and have it be too cold or too warm, or you know what the deal is. Like I said, I'm going to be putting some things in for him to be climbing on, and I'm hoping to, yeah, I just want to get this set up right. For humidity, he needs a 45 to 40 to 60%, I guess, is what I'm looking at. And I do have a couple gauges in here right now. These have been left in overnight. They were on top of this. These gauges, the more I put in here, the more it confuses me. These two were roughly the same. This one's saying now it's below 10, which is weird because this one was right beside it and it's in between 20 and 30. And I have these guys on the side, which are giving me, I have two of these, which give me a Celsius reading, which doesn't really help because I need a Fahrenheit one because everything else is Fahrenheit, but I use them more so for the humidity. It also gives me a humidity reading here. This one says I'm at 44%, which is good, but this one says I'm at 36, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Should I just, I know it should be up a bit, and I'm just thinking of ways to keep extra bits of humidity in there. I've heard, that's why I've got the towels up there, I've heard wet towels on the top helps. I don't know. Help. I don't know if what you guys' thoughts are. I know misting the tank usually helps, but I find if I mist, say, this half, and I just kind of give it a really light mist, I'll get up to that 45, maybe 50 for about an hour or two, and it'll drop right back down to 30 right away. I find if I do a light mist throughout the whole tank, it just completely goes nuts, and it'll take me up to like the 70s, mid 70s, low 80s, and yeah, it'll stay there for a couple hours and then bam, drop right back down to 30. I'm trying to find a means to consistently keep it at that 40 to 50, 40 to 60% humidity. Or I'm wondering, another thing I've heard, I've talked to a couple people here locally, and they say to put maybe like a box or something in and pack it with some of that like beak moss or sphagnum moss, and keep that moist so that there is a humid part somewhere inside where if they want to, the snake can go inside the humid part, kind of chill out or whatever. I know a couple people who say that's the only way they do their humidity is through that, and it seems to work for them. Some people are saying no, don't do that, and I'm just kind of trying to figure out which is the best way to go with. So yeah, help me out on this because I get him in like a week and I want to make sure I've got this set up before he goes in. Also, if you have king snakes and you have some input you can make on them, like what do you guys have for your humidity levels? How do you regulate your humidity? What kind of temps do you run? That would really help me get going here because I've seen lots of videos, you know, oh, this is my snake enclosure and they have all this stuff in here, but they don't really give you any, you know, oh, my temps here sit around roughly this, my temps here sit around roughly this, my humidity is roughly that, nothing like that, which really, really doesn't help for people getting into one. But I'm sure I can get this figured out. A little help would be nice. So yeah, if you have any knowledge on this, that would be awesome.